My name's Shane Charnstrom from Adelaide, South Australia, and I live in the southern area.
How long have you been with Jim's for?
Since 2015. So actually April Fool's Day I started, which is a bit of a joke around the place. So, yeah.
And what were you doing prior to Jim's?
I was a retail manager, so I worked for Coles Supermarkets as a store manager and also an area manager and also a training manager.
And what prompted you to change from Coles?
It was literally the amount of hours I was doing, and I guess it's the lack of recognition. So all people want in the corporate world generally is more and more, and you get less and less for it. So I made a decision to with my wife, of course, to say that no, we're going to change our lifestyle. Money's not everything, but in saying that, with Jim's over the last 7 years, I'm earning more money now than I was when I was with the retail firm, which is fantastic.
I was going to say, so what prompted you to look at Jim's at the time? Were you looking at other things, or was it what were your options when you looked at it?
I'd actually been looking for about 8 years to get out of what I was doing, and cleaning was the last thing on my mind. I hadn't even thought about it. I'd actually gone on a trip with my father-in-law, and he said, "Oh, why don't you go into mowing?" And I said, "Oh, no, I don't. It's too dirty and dusty, and then you get wet in the winter and all the rest of it." So he actually organised an interview through not Jim's, another company, which I won't name, and I said, "No, it's not for me." And then he said, "Oh, let's just try the Jim's guys." So I didn't know anything about Jim's, to be quite honest, and then I sat down with the guy there, and I liked what they said. It was very comforting, very relaxed, no pressure put on you, and they said that the world's your oyster, basically. So you can earn as much as you want, work the hours you want, and there's no pressure involved. So just the way the interview went across, it was so comforting. I took it on from that moment.
Now, how was the training experience? Because it is pretty scary because you're in South Australia to make the effort to come from South Australia to Melbourne and stay here. So how do you remember your training experience?
Yes, I was as nervous as anything. I came over here, hadn't flown a real lot, so I came over, didn't know what I was doing. Again, it's all about a trust thing, to be honest. What the Jim's guys said to me was actually true. Just jump on the bus, they'll take you there, you get to the centre, they'll show you where to go. And so, really from day one, I put my trust in their hands, and to this day, it's still the same. So yeah, training was great. Nervous, of course, because you're throwing away a great job to something you don't know, but they open you with open arms at the end of the day.
And what was the first year like for you? Do you recall that much?
Yes, I worked extremely hard by myself in the first 12 months. I worked 6 days a week and 7 days a week, but that was my plan because I just wanted to build up a good relationship with my clients, and more importantly, I wanted to understand what I was doing. So the first 12 months I just made that decision that I was going to work really hard, and then from the second year I was going to right back off and go to 5 days a week, and that's exactly what I did. So yeah.
How's the income like in your first year compared to your previous job?
I got almost matched it in my first year purely because of the hours I was doing. But I actually loved the first 12 months because I was learning, it was all new, and the Jim's guys are so good just to help me. Just pick up the phone and talk to someone, whether it was at that time Bill from South Australia or just another franchisee. It was fantastic.
Now, you've made the transition from franchisee to franchisor, so maybe you want to explain to people what a franchisor is and why did you make that transition?
Right. When I first met with Bill, the franchisor at the time, I said to Bill, I don't want to just be a franchisee, I want to take the business further. And that was always my aim. So 2 years down the track, 2017, I took on the role as a franchisor, and the reason I wanted to do it, because I love training and helping people. And if I can help someone have a better lifestyle, have someone earn more money if that's what they want, or even less money, it doesn't matter, as long as they're happier in their life, that's what I wanted to do. And as a franchisor, my main role is to support franchisees and support other people, as well as grow our business. So I guess that's how I took it on, and to this day, I've got a good group of franchisees, and we're growing all the time.
How many franchisees do you currently support?
I have 28 in South Australia. Started off with 8, so in a few years we've grown quite well.
How much work is there still available?
Absolutely crazy. We are turning away work every day, and I know people say that, but it's just a fact. Every day we're turning away work because we just do not have enough franchisees. If only people could understand how great our system is and how much work and how much money can be made in the gym system, it'd be so much different.
Now, if someone's thinking about it, becoming a franchisee, but they're not too sure about it, what's the best thing you reckon they can do?
Best thing is just to ring the head office and 131 546 and ask to speak to someone, or if you know someone that's already in the trade. There's so many different gyms brands out there, whether it's mowing, antennas, cleaning, laundry, whatever. You just got to, I guess, tap them on the shoulder, even if they're in the street. Stop and ask them, and they'll tell you the truth. And it's so easy to speak to people, or you just ask to speak to the local area manager or the franchisor. It's so easy.
And from your perspective, independent versus going with a franchise, what's the differences that people need to weigh up in their mind?
It's quite simple. It's support and teamwork. The system that we've got, the advertising's done all for you. You have a monthly flat fee, so you don't pay more if you earn more, which is fantastic. You've got all the support of all the other franchisees, you've got other franchisors, and you've got national office. So everyone helps everyone as one great big team. And we have team meetings every 6 weeks, which really get you involved. So the experienced people share what they've learned, and the young ones that come in actually listen to that and grow so much better because of it.
Now, is there any success stories in your region that stand out to you from someone who's come and might have been shy of something, and all of a sudden they've got multiple employees or something?
I've got a few. The one that comes to mind straight away is a great guy. He started 2 years ago. Him and his wife were working. He was a chef. He came out of the chef industry, and he came across. So he worked very solid 6 days a week, both of them, and now he's had a family. So he's got 2 children, or 1 plus 1 coming. His wife's not working now, and he's working. And what he's done, he's actually cut his hours back to 5 days a week. He only does 3 or 4 jobs a day. So he's working a lot less, and he's actually earning more money than he was when both of them working together, purely because of the way that he's set up his pricing. So it's an absolutely great story for him.
Now let's talk about the gym's cleaning difference, because there's obviously a lot of cleaners out there, but what makes, when someone uses gym's cleaning, different to let's say the local independent one?
Well, I guess the best thing for gym's cleaning is that we all use environmentally friendly products, all of us. We have public liability insurance, we're police cleared. A lot of us have got other checks as well in place. It's just so different. We have great equipment, good quality equipment. We have, all that stuff is brand new when we start off, all right, and it's good quality. So I guess the part of the gym system is when we start a new franchise, everyone gets brand new equipment and it's good quality equipment. So you can go out on the road knowing that nothing's going to break down. So day one, you're set up to win.
Do you think when you inquired back when you were at Coles to now that it would be the way it was, or has it exceeded your expectations, or it's been about the same?
I wouldn't have even thought it was going to be so big. I thought I'd leave where I was, come in, earn about the same money as I was before, and still work a fair few hours, but less than Coles. But this has just exceeded everything I've expected. So in my, I run a territory and also run a region. So my cleaning territory, I run 9 employees now. So I've grown it to 9 employees. I don't do any physical work in that side of it now. I have someone that manages it for me. And the region side, I'm setting up the same thing. So it's just growing so well. It's fantastic.
Now, the beauty of that is you would pay the same fee with 9 employees if you were just by yourself, wouldn't you?
Yes, absolutely. So whether you're a sole trader just working by yourself, or you have multiple employees, you pay the flat fee every month, so it doesn't change. And that's where our system is so much better than most other systems out there.
Now, do you have any advice for someone who's stuck maybe in that middle management type of role or something like that, who might be looking for a change, and they might not think of cleaning as the avenue, like which you didn't? Maybe do you have any advice for someone?
Yeah, absolutely. If in doubt, just give someone a call that you know that's in the gym system, or give the office a call on 131 546, and just have a chat and ask to go out on the road for a few days. So just go out with, whether it's a mowing guy, if that's what you feel, car detailing, clean, whatever it may be that you enjoy doing. Just go out with them and work side by side and see if you like it. And if you like it, well then just ask what the next step is. It's so easy.